one read bar and one write bar. So what is the operation of this multiple byte memory cell? The entity which wants to use this multiple byte memory cell will first decide, in which you decide which homework I have to do. You will do homework of, say, mathematics 1. So you will first select mathematics page. So the device, this is memory. The device which is using it is having exactly complemented. That will select the address, put address on address lines, decide which operation it wants to. If it wants to write, it will put data on data lines and make write bar low. If it wants to read, it will make read bar low. Memory will put data on data lines that it will use. So CPU and this chip select bar, right now we don't go into that details because that is not important from this point of view. So CPU is having this complementary set. CPU, von Neumann architecture. Address lines, output lines, data lines, bidirectional, read bar, write bar. So a central processing unit, a microprocessor, will be able to decide which location to access and for what purpose. If it wants to read a location, it will put address, put read bar, data available here will come here, that it will use for some purpose that we will discuss later. If microprocessor wants to write something, it has to decide what to write, where to write. So it will put address on address lines, data on data lines, and then put write bar. So in writing operation, microprocessor will put address as well as data and make write bar pulse low for some required period. For reading operation, microprocessor will output address on address lines, will activate read bar. This memory will put data on data lines that it will use for some internal operation. So internally what microprocessor is having now? Internally microprocessor is now having some single byte memory cells, separate different single byte memory cells, and one unit called as arithmetic logic unit. You might have studied full adder. So addition operation can take place like that. So inside this microprocessor the memory is huge. 64 by 8, 256 by 8, 1024, that is 2 raised to 10 is called as 1K. Then 204 is 2K. 65,536 is 64K. Then 256K, 512K, 1 mega, and so on. So 20 lines, 1 mega, like that, giga. So huge external memory is there. Internal memory is of small size, few bytes only. 8 registers, 10 registers, like that. So the single byte memory cells are also there inside CPU. Those are called as registers. It's a very register which you know for use for some purpose, entering something. So internal single byte memory cell inside CPU, it is memory cell only, memory location only, but just to give an immediate feel that it is inside CPU is called as register. So inside CPU there are registers, there is an arithmetic logic unit and a program counter. That is important. You should start from somewhere. We will be discussing in the next lecture the exact details how CPU operation can take place. But before coming to next lecture, you also try to think on your own what would be CPU operation. Now, even though in a week we are having 2 lectures, I will record few more sessions and put on YouTube, and we will have a detailed interaction session division wise in the weekend. On Saturday, means today 1 lecture, then I will record 2 more lectures that I will put by Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, and depending upon that we will be having interaction sessions on late Saturday evening or on Sunday, and I will be having a quiz also on either Sunday evening or Monday early morning. That quiz will indicate whether you have attended the lecture attentively or not. So, and one more thing is that students should not individually contact on WhatsApp because it becomes difficult to manage. They are permitted to contact when there is urgency. We are just at the beginning of the course, so there will be some queries. One more thing is also to be remembered, you should not take it otherwise. All queries need not be addressed. If all queries of an individual get addressed, then it is likely that no purpose will be left to live, and you will say, no, my purpose of living in this world is over. So the theme is that you should not be, means it is not that I am advising you otherwise, that not to be sincere. Be sincere, but not, there is a new term called hyper sincere, and especially students who have been waiting for months together and who have been admitted to a prestigious college in Walchand, few of them have become hyper sincere. So hyper sincere, there is no need. We are having ample time. So be relaxed, be jolly, try to understand, but don't become panic because if you don't understand something. With this, we conclude. I will put two more YouTube sessions, and then we will have interaction session, then we will have quiz. I think now we pause here. Thank you.